What's going on, guys? So today we're back in the garage working on another little project of mine. Today is my pit bike. So a little backstory on the bike. I bought this bike because, well, they're just handy and fun. It's a klx110, 2010, so it's an L, so 2010 klx110l. It already had a BBR 143 big bore kit on it, which I've had another one that's had a 143 big bore kit on it, and that's like a must you have to have on any pit bike if you have a pit bike, is a 143 big bore kit, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. So looks like one of my GoPro mounts just fell down. Nice. So, and it also has a Two Brothers full exhaust and a larger carburetor. I'm not even sure what size of carburetor it's on it. And a few other things. But I bought it, and it was night when I bought it, and I didn't see, there's a few cosmetic things wrong with it. I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's a pit bike. It's going to get rode, and it's going to get beat on. Whatever. Then I looked at the tires. The tires completely destroyed. The back tire had tennis balls in it, and a few other things that was a little irritating, but whatever. So I asked them to start it up. First kick, fired right up, and I was like, yes, all right, no issues at all. So I went ahead, gave them the money, went home. I think it was like 2 days later, I decided to come out the garage and fire the bike up, and it wouldn't start. Kicked on it, and it just wouldn't start up. I was getting aggravated with it, so I was like, well, I'll check the plug. And I went to pull the plug out, and it pulled the threads from the head with the plug, and it looked like the plug had been in there since probably day one. So yeah, so I went ahead and I had to helicoil the head, did that, and it's probably something that I did, could be, or the fact that I just couldn't find a metric drill bit at any hardware store around here, and I just try to improvise, and I put a helicoil in there, and it just blew the spark plug out. Later on. Well, I guess it didn't even blow it out. It's just really loose in there. So I think that's the culprit as to why it won't start up now. So I bought another head. I got on eBay, bought a whole nother head. I'm tired of it. There was a ton of carbon in it when I pulled the top end apart on the pit bike. So it's been running really, really rich for a while. So I'm sure there's a few other things wrong with it. I went ahead and put new rings, piston in it, just kind of freshened it up some more, and about the only thing that wasn't freshened up now is the top, the head. So I think something's going on with the head, even though I just blew out the spark. Well, I didn't even blow it out. Yeah. Okay. So I went ahead and bought another head. So, and it's from a 2005. Bought it on eBay, and the guy, according to the listing, it said it's good for 03 to 18 or something like that. Good to go. So I'm not 100% sure. I know the timing marks are different for sure, and between the like the 03, 02 to 2010 pit bikes, and so I don't know if there's gonna like a huge difference other than the timing marks, and I know the cam's different, so I'm gonna try to take the cam out of the pit bike I have, the 2010, and I'm gonna try to put it into the 2005 head. Will it work? I don't know, so we're all gonna find out right now. But I'll go ahead and show you the pit bike, and well, it's in pieces, but I'll show you the pit bike as it is right now. Okay, so like I said, it's a 2010 klx110l. It's got some aftermarket parts on it. Aftermarket wheel, spokes. It's got a BBR 143 big bore kit on it. It's got a larger carburetor on it, a TB intake, and had a graphics kit on it. And it supposedly has a BBR aftermarket coil in it, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. It kind of looks like a stock one. Also has the Two Brothers full exhaust and Rethnol. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but aftermarket bars. And other than that, that's basically what I bought. I went ahead and put all new tires on it. Tubes are in it now. So that's all fixed, and we're gonna go ahead. Here is the 2005 head. It's got a cam in it right now. It's obviously different than the 2010 for sure, but I'm kind of wondering on mounting wise, but I'm not really gonna know for sure until I take that head off. So let's go ahead and get after that, and I will put a time-lapse deal on me tearing apart this pit bike. Okay, I've got the head off, the 2010 head off. This is so this is what the cam looks like. This is a timing mark. I was thinking that there's another timing mark up here or something, but maybe I was thinking wrong, I don't know. But yeah, the spark plug's in there. I don't know if you can see, but the helicoil's up in there, and it, I don't know. See, the plug has got a little bit of play in there, and that's tight. So maybe I should have just ordered the metric drill bit. but I guess not. Oh well. So let's compare the heads. This is a 2010, this is a 2005. So the 2010, there's the cam. There's one of the rockers. There's a plug, a rocker, exhaust port. No, that's the intake port. And then there's the exhaust port. 2005 head. As you can see, cam's different compared to that one. For the rocker, both sides, exhaust, intake, everything's pretty well the same exact thing. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take the cam out of this, stick it in there, and put it back on the pit bike. Hopefully that works. Okay, so here's a 2010 head. There's the cam out of the 2010 head. Now I'm going to show you how I did it. Here is the 2005 head. First thing I'm going to do is loosen the rockers. It takes a 9mm. Move this head, give it a couple pops, and it's just loose. Take my needle nose. There we go. Give it a nice loosen. Do the other side. There we go. Okay, that's loose. All right, so now we're going to take the top of it. There's two Allen heads right there. Go ahead and loosen them up. Take them out all the way. Okay, now there's a plate, as you can see right here. I'll pull this plate out. Now what we're going to do is pull these shafts out. These are what hold the rockers in. Take my needle nose and just give them a little pull. Pretty easy to slide right out. Just like that. Pull our rockers. Oops. That other one. Get over there. Okay. There's our rockers. Now, oops, cam fell out. All right. Pull the cam out, which is literally falling out now. And this is the cam to the 2015 head. So there's the differences. Cam lobes probably different. I don't know. They look pretty damn. Well, they're pretty dang close. But bearings are definitely different. Yeah. Yep. All right. So we're gonna go and put this down, clean this up real quick, and then we'll throw the 2010 cam into this 2005 head. Go ahead, and I think I got some assembly lube laying around somewhere, so go ahead and throw some of that on everything, and then. Okay guys, I've got both heads clear apart, both cams out, and there's a difference in the two between the first gen KLX110 versus the second gen KLX110, and I'm going to show you. This is the second gen, which is like 2010 to now cam, as you can see. And here is the cam from like 03 to 09. You can obviously tell there's a difference in the cams. Didn't really think too much of it, to be honest, but when I went to go install this 2010 cam in, which I'll show you, it doesn't fit. That is because this hole is much bigger than this hole. I got a buddy that's got a machine shop. Might see if he can turn that down, open it up a little bit, and we can get this 2010 cam in there. Will it work? I don't know. Should I just put the 2005 cam in and run it on that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, but I'm gonna have to get back to you on all this. I will let you guys know soon. Alrighty guys, so it's been a few days to be exact. I'm gonna show you what I've decided on this KLX110 head and whatnot. So this is the 05, this is the 010 head, and I showed you that that this port's smaller than this port. This is for the bearings on the cam. So what I decided to go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead. I was gonna open up the port and make it match the 2010 head, but I just went ahead and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and put an aftermarket cam in it for the 05 head, and then I don't have to really open anything up. So what I purchased is a BBR race cam for this thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the 05 head. I'm not sure what power gains I'm gonna get out of it, but I'm sure it's better than stock. And I also did, because I was bored, I went ahead and I got my porting tools out, and I'm going to show you if I can get this head to stand up straight. There we go. Here is the intake port on the 2010 head. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. This was the here was the intake to it, and as you can see, the hole in that was pretty big compared to that. So there was some definite improvements that could be made there. So I went ahead and I opened it up. So now, if I don't drop things, which it honestly could go open a little bit more, but I think I was starting to push my luck. Maybe not, I don't know. But it should flow a ton better than it did before. Will I get any gains out of that? I'm not sure. Probably, but not enough to really notice. Then I also went ahead and flip these heads over again. Opened up the exhaust port. Now you can see this is the gaskets on it still, and you can see where the exhaust pipe actually is and where the cylinder is, the cylinder head part of the exhaust is, and there's quite a bit there that can be taken out. So what I did is I took it out and I opened her clear up, and I'll throw the gasket in there, kind of give you an idea of how much. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, it's all the way to the gasket versus over here where it's really not. There's quite an edge there. So now it's got a nice smooth flow. So exhaust will be able to come out better. So we got better airflow in and better airflow out. Should be able to get a little bit of improvement on there. Will I notice it? I don't know. Probably not, because the cam and everything. So it's just going to be a huge improvement over everything. So now, total mods on this thing is it's a 143 big bore kit, BBR. It'll have a BBR race cam with a ported head, stock head, and I think that's a 28 millimeter. Oh, yeah. Okio Speedy carburetor. I don't know. I usually run Mikuni's, but this was on the bike when I bought it. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and call it on this video. I know it's getting a little bit longer than I like to. I like to try to stay around 15 minutes a video and then go to the next. So we're going to go ahead and call it for that one. On the next video, probably go ahead and put the bike back together. I should have the cam here sometime this week. And I'll show you how I put the cam in the head. I will then adjust the valves, and then I will show you how I set the timing on these. I'm sure there's a ton of videos out there of setting the timing on these 110s, but I'll just do it again. But I mean, why not? And then I probably get it out and rip it. I don't know. It's -10 out right now. I'm hoping it warms up in a week or two. But yeah, if it's warm enough, I'm gonna go out and we'll rip on it a little bit in the snow and try not to kill myself. But it's gonna call it for this one. So I will see you guys on the next one, and later.